Hello children, welcome to the video session of Moral Science of Standard 6. Today we are going to learn the lesson, God the Supreme Being. Come, let's enter into the lesson. Children, in this session you are going to learn a lesson from the Moral Science. The lesson name is God the Supreme Being. What is moral science? Moral science teaches you the moral values. It teaches you certain ways and behavior that you have got to follow in order to mingle and get along in society in order to keep up your relationship. It's mostly rules and procedures that shows justice towards the society. Words of wisdom. A human heart filled with the love and respect of God is as refreshing as a glass of cool water in the hot desert sun. Children, you all enjoy reading detective stories. In each story, first the crime is done, then the policeman or detective study the case from every angle and collect whatever evidence they can find. It may be just a fingerprint or a piece of cloth. One thing leads to another, and thus enough proof is gained about the criminal. So, nobody can escape the punishment of God. So, God is just. Man has got a great desire for knowledge and truth. He is above all seeking the person who has both the virtues of truth and beauty. Truth and beauty are the other names of God. An artist is never satisfied with his masterpiece. He always feels that he could make it more beautiful. His search for perfection continues. He tries to create a perfect image in his mind, and this for him is God. Besides truth and beauty, man has an even stronger desire for achieving something better. A person who is good is always praised and admired. Even those people who are bad, however much they dislike the good, in their hearts they really admire them. They also wish that they themselves were as good or even better. Come, let's understand who is God. God is perfect. In our moral life, we have to seek only what is good. The more a person improves in conduct, the more he realizes that there is still place for further improvement. If you bring a piece of white cloth in a shaded place, it looks quite clean. But if you place it under a bright light, you will notice every little stain or trace of dirt. In the same manner, when a person approaches God, he becomes aware of all the human weaknesses. This means that no one can be perfect in this world. Only God is perfect. God is unchangeable. Change means going from one condition to another. Change means getting something that you did not have earlier or losing something that you had before. God is perfect. He does not change. Just as a teacher does not gain or lose anything by giving a lesson, so also God does not gain or lose anything when He creates us. God is all pervading. God is immense. He is present in the high mountains. God is also very small. He is present in a small ant. He is present in the rough sea and in the beautiful flowers. God has no limits. He is present everywhere through His knowledge and His power. God is eternal. God does not have any past or future. There is no beginning or end for God. He has always been on earth and He will always be present here. God is love. God has made this earth and He loves us all. He is here with us in happiness and in pain. If we suffer, then it does not indicate that God has forgotten us. It means that God wants us to experience the pain so that we can enjoy the joyous moments coming afterwards. If there was no pain on earth, the pleasure would become meaningless. God will always love and take care of us because He has created us. God is Almighty. Nothing is impossible for God. He is very powerful. When God can create this wonderful earth, He is capable of doing anything. God is just. God rewards the good and punishes the evil. Nobody can escape the punishment of God. He does justice to the poor and the rich. No person is superior than the other in the eyes of God. Everybody is equal for Him. God is merciful. God is kind to those who admit their mistakes and take care not to repeat them again. God is willing to forgive us if we do not do the same mistake repeatedly. He is merciful to those who commit mistakes unknowingly and then feel sad about it. So, God does not have a beginning or an end. He is very powerful. He does not change. He rewards the good and punishes the evil. He is the only person without any flaw, and He is present everywhere.